Top on the beat.
On light, Jimmy baby, on light, Soldier baby, no you wrong baby, fake niggas, a fuck nigga, that's that shit I don't like, a snitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like, a bitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like, sneak this up, that's that shit I don't like, don't like, a snitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like, don't like, a bitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like, a pop bitch, that's that shit I don't like, I got a bad bitch, yeah that bitch right, we smoke dope all day, all night, you smoke Reggie, that's that shit I don't like, we got a fucking Audi, that bitch alright, pillow skirt, your bitch, bet she going right, Sosa bitch, yeah, I done go ice pistol toting and I'm shooting on sight, a snitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like, your bitch won't do the team, bet she won't fight, bitch we TBE, fuck who don't like, and we ain't gon' fight, our guns gon' fight.
All right, everybody, what's up? It is Degen Fantasy on Friday, May 2nd, 2025. It's boy Rocky Prop, Double Down Dan, and Admiral Brian locking in today. No wasps, no nothing, no interruptions. Rocky Prop has brought topics, and we're going to do a little bit of some picks today, something like that. We're going to do some kind of a draft or whatever the case may be, but I'm here with the two gentlemen who can't get off their phones like 14-year-old girls. Gentlemen, tune in, lock in, put your hats locked in backwards mode, and let's get it going here because I got a lot to lay on you.
I'm still at work.
Oh, when you said at work, I thought he meant like he was like, at an office, not at home.
I work from home, bro.
Oh, so yeah, it's all right. You can chop it up about sports a little bit while you're on live stream. But yeah, so I'm gonna start it off like this, gentlemen. Got some topics for us, some trending news. Instead of being like, what do you guys think about this? I'm just going to pop it up and see what you guys think. So I thought I had, this week in the NFL, this week's injuries, whatever. I'll just transition it over. All right. So first and foremost, I have this.
Wait, can we talk about something real quick before?
No, we can't. No, we can't. We can talk about something real quick later because you didn't make graphics for this. Tried very hard to make these ESPN-esque looking graphics, so here we are. Gentlemen, is LeBron James done? Timberwolves defeat the Lakers in 5 games, like the whole Shannon Sharp meme goes. And I'm hearing news that Luka might not even be staying as well, so I wanted to open it up with the trouble in Los Angeles. All right, so Timberwolves beat the Lakers in 5 games. You kind of really saw the lack of size that they had without Anthony Davis. They had brought it to 5. Luka has a terrible game. What was it, game 4 or game 3? He puts up like 16 points in one of the games. LeBron drops 38. And in a post-game interview after the game, he was kind of saying like, yeah, I'm not really sure what the deal is right now, but I'm going to let you guys know, and we'll see how I feel after the season and after the offseason. So, it's been 20 years of this. Do you guys actually think we're at a point right now with Luka on the team, with everything going on, that LeBron could actually, in this offseason, think to himself, you know what, I might be done?
I think the real thing is that Luka might be the one that goes somewhere else. I just feel like he's at a place in his career where he's ready to do the LeBron thing and fucking move around. And, I feel like it's more Luka than it is LeBron. If Luka goes somewhere else, I think that also opens the door for fucking LeBron too, to be quite honest with you. So I don't
leaves Bronny.
What?
I don't think Bron leaves Bronny.
I think Bronny just goes where he goes. I don't think it would be a problem if he was like, yeah, I'm going to go back to Cleveland or whatever the fuck. They'd be like, all right, we'll open up a spot for your fucking kid on the team too. I don't think it would be a big deal.
That's true. I'm not really too invested into this on the LeBron side as well. So what's the deal with Luka being able to leave? Does he have a player option? Is he on an expiring contract? Like, what's the deal with Luka being able to move after just being traded?
His contract's up, isn't it?
I'm assuming that's what it is, because if his contract's up, and they let him, a la New York Giants, test the market. I mean, that market's going to bring in a whole ton. And this offseason in general, with Giannis probably going to be requesting a trade, it's been pretty highly sought after and talked about. This offseason might change a lot in the NBA. And even coming into this season, I thought, Dame goes to the Bucks and all these different trades happen. A lot of the teams that made offseason moves kind of just fizzled out. The Suns, Bucks, all those teams that really were trying to make a push other than the one trade at the beginning of the season. Let me check the comments, which you guys are hitting up real quick. Someone says double down smells.
Correct.
I was at LeBron meet and greet. I sneezed and LeBron fell to the floor. True story for Matt. Clippers and Nuggets has been a movie, I know, so hype for Game 7 tomorrow. Once LeBron retires, Bronny going to have to go to play in Japan. That's a great take. And I agree.
I don't know. I think he'll find his way wherever he can.
Speaking on, so Shadows is hype for Game 7 with the Clips and the Nuggets. Been one of the better series in the NBA playoffs. A lot of them were either 3-1 or sweeps. So can the Clippers actually move on? Because I think regardless of how the books have been playing this or how the Nuggets have played under their new coach or wherever the case may be, I think the Clips have kind of almost been leaning on the favorite for this series. But I kind of feel like with Jokic having a championship in the last 5 years that it's still the Clips' game to win or lose. But can the Clippers move on and win on the game that's on May 3rd, which is tomorrow? Yeah, win tomorrow, Game 7. The game's going to be at 7 p.m. What do you guys think is going to happen here? And who is the guy for the Clippers that has to step up? Obviously, you can say Kawhi Leonard, but also James Harden has not put up more than 15 points in like 3 games.
Yeah, I think it's Harden. Kawhi's been as consistent as you can be in this series. He's looked fantastic on both ends of the floor. It's Harden. I mean, if he can go 4 quarters or even 3.5 doing what he did yesterday or the day before, whenever that game was, they can win this series. The only thing that gives me a little pause is we're in Denver. I feel like the last game was like we're not calling fouls at all on anything that's egregious. So I would expect the whistles to be a little bit more tight in this scenario. So who's that going to lean towards? I would probably say the home team. It's just you don't want to be in this position against Jokic. I don't think Jamal Murray finally seems like he's kind of feeling a little bit better too. Your Shadows is completely right. Like this has been the best fucking series I've seen in a long fucking time. And whoever does, yeah, they might lose to OKC in the next round. But if either one of these teams has anything left, I think we see at least a decent fucking series. I think the Clippers could take 2 games off of OKC. I definitely think that Denver can get hot for 2 games and take 2 games off of them as well. So I don't think it's like a fucking skate through. I think, obviously OKC needs the next test to if they're going to be that team to take a step up. They need to play a Denver. They need to play the Clippers, whatever the fuck. And then we'll see if they're really fucking serious. Because if they take down the Clippers or the Nuggets in fucking 5 games, then we're like, okay, this is a real fucking team now.
If you're OKC, who do you want to play?
Probably the Nuggets. The Nuggets are just, they're not deep. They just don't have I feel like the Clippers are just really fucking deep. Like they have a lot of people they can throw at you. They play good defense. The Nuggets do not play good defense at all.
No.
Yeah, so I would rather.
I'd be interested to see what the matchup was this season between the Nuggets and the Thunder to see how that matched up. Because I know, that Christian Braun's been coming on. Aaron Gordon plays well every season. It took me a while to realize he has dreads. But Russell Westbrook's been a non-factor. Jokic just kind of does what Jokic does, gets the hole, throws it up, and it's just kind of unstoppable. I hear someone from the Timberwolves wants to face the Warriors.
Listen,
what that would be.
We forgot. I just want everyone to just be reminded that we forgot that Anthony Edwards was that fucking dude. I gotta tell you, there's nothing more in my New York heart that I love more than when a dude just talks shit to fucking everybody about fucking everything. And I just we loved Ant so much last year that we both lost quite a bit of money on them winning the Western Conference. So it was nice to be reminded of who the fuck he is, because he's still that fucking dude. outplayed both LeBron and fucking Luka in that series. You can't convince me he didn't.
And it's the narrative is he bounced out LeBron and Luka. He bounced out who in the plan? KD.
Yeah, he took out KD, he took out LeBron and Luka, and now he's for fucking Golden State, man.
I mean, there's only one person that I've wanted to see go against Anthony Edwards, and it's going to happen. So I'm excited to see what Jimmy does, but also they got to win 2 games. By the way, I got Jimmy dropping 30 tonight. So
is he injured? What's going on with him?
No, he's good. He had a hard fall in game 3, and he's kind of been like gearing back up into top form. I think he's healthy tonight. Steph Curry has a problem with his shooting hand. He's injured on his shooting thumb, and Dylan Brooks has been like hacking the shit out of it. I think Steph's going to be more or less a non-factor tonight. Not a non-factor, but like he's not going to be the primary ball handler and scorer tonight based on his injury and also with the Dylan Brooks matchup and also him getting chopped. I think Jimmy goes for 30 tonight. And Jimmy to get 25 is plus 125. I got Jimmy going for 30.
Yeah, I could see him going crazy tonight. I could also see him not going crazy tonight. This series has been weird for me.
I don't think that it comes to a point where Jimmy doesn't play well tonight. I mean, maybe calling the correct score of how many points he's going to get is a little different. But I think Jimmy's going to be a huge factor in the aspect of one. So I don't know if you watched last game. It kind of got out of hand very quickly. And I think at the midway point of the third quarter, Steve Kerr sat all his starters. And then the Golden State bench managed to make it somewhat of a game to the point where they had to bring in the Rockets starters again. Mm-hmm. And so that had a lot of extra playing time for the Rockets starting 5 and a little more rest for the Warriors. Yeah, tough loss. Got bounced out of the game early, so I think they're going to be a little bit more well rested. And also, this is a game you have to win because if you smoke the last game the way you did, don't win tonight, and then you're going back to Golden State for Game 7. It's not a matchup you want. You kind of target teams in the 3-1 position if they're a good team. Like if you have a team that's really good, not Lakers good, but if you have a team that's really good down 3-1, like the Pistons the other night, close series, you got to take the Pistons. They won Game 6. You look at a team like this, 3-2. Warriors need to win tonight with the legs and the age that they have. This is the game that favors the wisdom, and Game 7 is the game that favors the legs. I don't know if you guys agree to that, but you don't want to let a young team at the door for Game 7.
Yeah, I think if you're Houston, you got to close it out. Sorry, you wait. They're down 3-2.
Golden State's up 3-2.
Yeah, so if you're going to a Game 7 anyways, this is not the team you want to be playing in Game 7, especially if are we in Houston, though? Maybe that changes it a little bit, but you would expect Golden State to kind of close it out tonight, right?
They have to, in my opinion.
I don't think – I'm always going to lean more towards the veteran side when it comes to a Game 7, so.
Former NFL star Steve Smith's being sued by Antonio Martinez, who says Smith hasn't had an affair with his wife that destroyed his marriage. I didn't know you could sue for getting cheated on. 1, that's dope. 2, I saw the phone call clip of this. It was a dude, and he called Steve Smith, and he's like, "Hey, Steve." He's like, "Man, I used to be a big fan. Why you got to do me like that?" And Steve's like, "Shit, dog, I'm sorry." And he's like, "Sorry? That's my wife." It was fucked up. Anyway, thanks for that. I believe Draymond dropped 20. I don't think Draymond can even drop a $20 bill on the ground. Drop 20. But Draymond, I haven't seen him score more than 10 points in weeks.
Okay. Listen, let's talk about this real quick. I understand it's not fun to be cheated on, but like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
we're fucking suing somebody because your wife's a whore. Like, I can't. Like, what do you want me to do about it?
I mean, Steve Smith's got the back. I'll probably do the same thing. Like, well, yeah. I'm like, sweetheart, go sleep with Steve Smith for me.
This is such a bitch ass. I'm sorry, this is a bitch ass move. He probably did you a fucking favor. Like, what are you gonna do, man? You win now. You don't have to deal with her anymore. That's a fucking win.
Yeah, let me see what else we got on the playing card for the sheet tonight. Speaking of Game 7s, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the best series in the NHL so far. It has been the Avalanche and the Stars.
I know Bry has not stopped talking about NHL playoffs and how much it means to him as just a person, not even a bettor. So, Bry, why don't you take this one away?
0 shits given.
So not only does Bry have zero shits given about the NHL playoffs, he also has zero shits given about the NHL playoffs. But because I didn't keep up with all 184 college football teams on a sports show, I'm a piece of shit. But the 4 major sports that are playing right now are baseball in the early edges of the season, and then the 2 other sports in the top 4 that are currently in the playoffs you have not kept up with either.
I'll
Kind
watch
of seems hypocritical. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
college football is the second biggest sport in the nation.
Anyway, because my point being is this, all right?
We got a little hypocrite Bry in the chat right now.
All right, listen, there's 180 teams or whatever the fuck in college football, and I did my very best to at least try to learn a little bit.
That's false.
That is not. I put a whole draft board together.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go ahead and agree with Bry. That is false as fuck.
The entire season when we talk about college football.
Yeah,
Okay,
you were Bry during college football season and college basketball season.
Okay, but also we're talking about college. We're talking about practice right now. I'm talking about.
We're not talking about practice. These dudes make way more money than you ever will.
I'm talking about the league. I'm talking about the show. I'm talking about the Stanley Cup. I'm talking about the Larry O'Brien Trophy. All right. Just because his Sixers are but you notice.
I think the
show is run.
Anyways, so Antonio makes a really good point, Brian. I don't know if you've ever felt like this before, but you can't even get your dick wet without being sued. I mean, you've slanged that piece around town once or twice. Would you like to be sued for it, Brian? You're just a man. That's all you're doing.
Yeah. What if he didn't know she was married?
I would assume she wasn't like, hey, guess what? I have a husband. Let's fuck. I guarantee that conversation.
It's better than getting shot because that's usually how a lot of these things happen.
There's a very good possibility she lied about it, right?
Okay, but would you respect him more if he shot Steve Smith? Because I think I might. I'm just going to be real honest with you here. This is a bitch-ass move. I don't care what anyone says, dog. I get going to see Steve Smith and beating the monkey fuck out of him. Completely understand that.
There's zero chance that a normal human being can beat the shit out of Steve Smith.
Right, and that's why God invented guns, Bri. I don't know what else to tell you. You can't beat him up, shoot him in the leg, and then try to beat him up.
You're not advocating shooting people on this pod.
Not on this pod, but on my pod that's hosted by me, we advocate shooting people that fuck our wives. I don't give a fuck what anyone has to say about that.
I got a message from TikTok earlier this week, and it was like, hey, your account's in jeopardy. And
that's what I was going to say.
And I was like,
we're not on TikTok today, boys. It's okay.
Fantastic, because that's also
it's okay. It's all right.
All right, regardless of all the sleeping with so-and-so's wives. All right, outside of that, the 2 best teams in the West are playing each other in a Game 7. This is a game that you have to watch if you're going to watch any hockey game this season. I'm curious to what you guys think, or I guess I'm curious to what Antonio thinks of this series. Dan, have you watched any of this series?
Yeah, I have. This has been a great series. I got to be honest with you. I think
where are you leaning on this one? Because Game 7, if you had to put your money on it, where are you leaning? Because obviously Colorado's good.
I'm leaning towards Colorado. I think I have the entire series, really. Dallas has really surprised me. They're in this series a lot more than I thought they were going to be. But listen, if you're telling me that Dallas wins, I'm not surprised. If you're telling me that fucking Colorado wins, I'm not surprised at all. What I will say is one of these teams is going to be in the Western Conference Finals. I think we can both agree on that. This series has been incredible.
I think if I remember correctly, this was the Western Conference Final last year. Dallas has 2 of their best players not even in their lineup, which has been tough for them, and Jason Robertson and Miro Heiskanen. The Avs just it's the 2 sides of one. The Stars are due, and the Avs are just stacked, really stacked. The one thing that the Stars do have is they have Mikko Rantanen, who was on the Avs last season, gets traded to Carolina, says, I'm not playing in Carolina, forces his way out of Carolina on some NBA shit, which I've never seen in the NHL, to go to Dallas. He's having a fucking series. So it's been a great fucking matchup between these 2. I don't see Colorado walking into Dallas in that building and winning that game. It's a good point. Game 7 being in Dallas, it is going to come quickly. That if whoever wins the first period really, 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 really has to do their best to protect a lead. This has been a series of not protecting leads.
Yeah.
Up 3-2, blowing a lead. Up 4-2, blowing a lead. And then I think there was one game that was 5-2. It's going to be a lot for Colorado's. Travis Hunter has a plus 5,000 odds on FanDuel to win Rookie of the Year. And on defense.
I'm not taking that bet at all.
In 2020, the Texans surprised everyone. Remember, the Commanders surprised everyone. 25. Who surprised everyone this year? The Raiders.
I don't mind the Raiders there. I really don't. But
And the
I
Giants.
think let us ponder this. Maybe before the season, we talk about who we think the teams are that might be sleepers this year.
I think the Giants will be sleepers, honestly. The offense and
Definitely wouldn't say them ever. That's a good point.
All right, upcoming series predict. God, Bry, kick Bry off the show. He's at work, doesn't watch sports, likes looking at birds and binoculars. Like, I'm sick of it.
I likes looking at birds with binoculars.
All right, upcoming series predictions. Through the couple series that have concluded, Toronto beats Ottawa. The Panthers beat Tampa Bay. Canes beat, I forget. Capitals beat
Devils.
fucking – who the Caps beat? Montreal. Celtics beat the – Magic, Knicks beat the Pistons, Pacers beat the Bucks, and Cavs beat the Heat. From left to right, Dan, give me your prediction. I don't know if you want to go games, but who do you think's winning the Cavs and Pacers game?
I'll take Cavs in 6. I'll take Celtics in 5. I'll take the Panthers to beat the Maple Leafs, and I will take the Canes to beat the Capitals.
What do you think the odds on that parlay would be?
I think it would be astronomical.
I think it'd be like plus 190.
No, not if you do exact games. That's probably
exact games. No, I'm just saying for winners. If you took Cavs, Celtics, Panthers, Capitals. Dude, let me tell you one thing. This is the only chance Toronto has. This is their only.
They're not going to do it. They showed how weak they were in the first round.
Yeah, and the Panthers just beat the shit out of people, dude. They're such an aggressive team. Then you add Brad Marchand. It's tough. Cavs and Celtics will feed families for 5 years. Shadows is all over that one. I'm shocked the Jets are in a war with St. Louis. I'm not. I know Winnipeg's really good, but St. Louis is just like they don't have the flashy superstars, but they're well coached and fucking big and they're deep. Like they're a good fucking fast hockey team with good goaltending. Jordan Binnington played for Team Canada at the Four Nations tournament. Really found his swagger, I think, in that tournament to be able to give him some confidence for the season. I think they play tonight as well, which is a game. Jets and Blues game tonight. I think it's game 6.
The Blues meet the Jets in game 6.
Yeah, Jets are up 3-2. Jets need to close out tonight in St. Louis. I'm not really trying to bring St. Louis back to my home rink for a game like that. Brian, do you have any care to make a prediction for any of these series, or you're what? And he's muted. Hold on. You got to unmute.
Unmute.
Let me know when the Final Four is.
Just play along. Cavs, Pacers. Who you taking?
In the past, who would I root for?
No. Who are you taking?
In what?
In the
Cavs or Pacers?
Pacers.
The Cavs.
Knicks or Celtics?
There you go. Keep going on.
Celtics.
Maple Leafs or Panthers?
Who cares?
Maple Leafs. Canes or Capitals?
I'm so mad at him today. I was on your side of the group chat. I'm all over Dan's side now. Who cares? You watch baseball, buddy.
I'm just.
Don't you suck your finger like that at us, Brian.
I'm furious. I don't know.
Don't you turn Rocky on right now, you son of a bitch.
I'm fucking furious.
I haven't eaten anything all day. I've been working all day.
I'm so furious. All right, give me the news, Shadows. Give me the news, because I'm angry.
He's hangry.
Watches baseball. He's like, oh, who cares about hockey? Dude, Malik Neighbors got more targets last year as a rookie than anyone. And he also had Daniel Jones as a quarterback and Tyrod Taylor and Tommy DeVito. He'll be fine. Get Jameis out there. Just throw it in Malik. I'm not going to speak on all receivers. Fuck it. I'm speaking on all receivers. We all feel the same way. We don't like not getting the ball. These coaches need to tell a receiver he's going to. Malik's getting the ball this year. Malik is getting the ball.
Malik's getting a couple sets of balls probably to the mouth soon.
God. Hey, Dan, who's your top wide receiver?
Khalil Shakir, who doesn't say anything in the press. Just want that to be very clear.
Yeah, how's it feel the Giants have a better wide receiver than the Bills?
No, it's okay. I still have Josh Allen.
To get about 7 catches in a game, we are calculating in our head that's about 100 yards. I need to get to 1,000 yards. I need that to get in the Pro Bowl. I need to get in the bracket so I can get paid. Told me I was going to get the ball. I'm getting open, and I'm not getting the pill. We've got a problem. Yeah, receivers definitely are divas. I ain't playing about that ball. It was a long fucking answer. Good. I love that.
This is not great. I'm sorry. This is not great. This is bad news. Bears all over it, dog. This is the biggest diva shit I've seen for a long. And I had Steph Diggs on my team. This is fucking diva shit right here.
I'm with it. Honestly,
It's not the biggest. I've had T.O. on my team, so
yeah, but this is like pretty reminiscent of T.O., is it not? T.O. would come out and say shit like this.
If Malik Neighbors is the next T.O., sign me up.
I think that a lot of people thought that same way and then had to ship him the fuck out of town. So I get it. But this is absolutely not what you want to fucking hear from your star wide receiver.
No. He had a bad quarterback. Everything's fine.
He'll be in Philadelphia before we know it.
I'm going to fucking step on your throat, Dan. Please stop.
He'll be fucking donning that Kelly green before we know it, buddy.
Speaking on football, who cracks the top 10? Realistically, if we break it down, there is a ton of players compared to last season. Like, remember last season we were like, fuck, dude, the top 10's like pretty solid and it just falls off in the draft. And we were kind of leaning. What did we lean? We thought wide receivers were going to be the play last season.
Yeah, and it was running backs.
So it went running backs. I'm curious to where it goes this season. So I'm going to write it out on a banner and we're going to consensitize whatever the fuck, the top 10. So number one's obviously.
We're going to do what?
I don't know. I just made it word.
We're going to contenticize? What the fuck is that?
Okay. Saquon Barkley, number one, correct?
Yeah. Saquon.
All right. Who's going number 2?
Dan, Patriots are going to put belt to ass on the Bills. I will believe it, sir, when I see it happen.
Hey, what do you guys think the Bills are going to go this year, record-wise?
We'll win 11 games at least.
1-11 incoming?
We'll win 11 games.
You said 1-11?
We will win 11 games this year.
Okay.
the person I would pick too is Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase, from the guy who doesn't play fantasy football.
It's a good pick.
It is a great pick.
It's a good pick.
3.
Jefferson.
The going talk around the league is Bijan Robinson.
At number 3, when Justin Jefferson's still on the board, no thanks.
We'll go Justin Jefferson.
Jettas is going first before Bijan.
Number 4.
Now I'm okay taking Bijan.
I kind of want Jameer Gibbs.
I don't think you can draft Gibbs top 10.
Everyone's looking for Gibbs top 10.
I get that, but Montgomery still eats touchdowns. I would rather have
Montgomery.
Montgomery.
We'll go Bijan.
Yeah, I would rather have Montgomery.
All right. So where do we go with 4? I mean, 5.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow.
No. Okay.
No.
Why? It's like 50 touchdowns.
You can't draft a quarterback in the first round.
You don't take QBs that high unless they run like Lamar Jackson.
They don't have a running back. They're going to throw the ball.
They have Chase Brown.
Chase Brown. Chase Brown's fantastic. He's not fantastic.
He might rush for 1,000 yards if he's lucky.
All right, what do we do here with 5? We can go we can go Christian McCaffrey, Jameer Gibbs. We can go. Whoa! See, whoa! See now we're forgetting a little bit. Hold on, I have a mock saved in my phone. Let me pull up some names for you guys. Hold on. So Ashton Genty, CeeDee Lamb, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Puka Nacua, Christian McCaffrey, Nico Collins, Brian Thomas, Josh Jacobs, AJ Brown, Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, Amon-Ra at 5.
Right. Chase Brown had 11 touchdowns last year. He's not good. Not good. Just not good.
How many yards do you have?
990 rushing.
Okay.
He was splitting with Zach Moss the first 7 weeks.
And he didn't even play all the games.
I'm
He's
just saying
elite.
that Joe Burrow is the best quarterback in the league by a lot.
That's fucking ridiculous. Now we're just saying things that we don't.
By a lot. Fantasy-wise, look at
Lamar Jackson. It's Lamar Jackson.
Joe
Who was
Burrow.
the number one quarterback last year
Lamar Jackson, I think.
in fantasy points?
It might have been Joe.
We need to figure this out.
Hold on. Tell you right now. Give me a second. All right, Amon-Ra at 5, though?
No, I'm not taking him top 10 anymore.
What?
Not what Jameson Williams is on the fucking team. I'm not taking him at all. No. What did Amon-Ra do for you last year that fucking made you think you got to take him top 10?
Consistently got high target volume and yards after carry.
Yeah, but had some of the worst games he's ever had before. Jameson Williams ate the fuck out of some targets, dude.
All players. Why can't I see who's number? Lamar Jackson finished QB1 last season. All right, so then it's either all right. So let me go over the list. Hold on. Jamar Chase, Bijan,
Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, number 3 in quarterbacks.
All right, I'm going CD Lamb at 5 then.
We're oddly quiet after fucking Josh is number 2 above Joe Burrow. Yeah, a little crazy.
We're going CD Lamb.
Big MVP.
He scored more points than the best quarterback in the league, Bri. What are you talking about?
Who has a shitty offensive line and didn't have
Yeah, a lot of
for the
excuses.
majority of the year.
A lot of excuse. Tom Brady used to say the same shit. That's for
All
sure.
right, gentlemen. Pick number 6. We got Barkley, Chase, Jefferson, Bijan, and CD. Who's next?
I take Brody with my fucking 7th pick. How about that? What's up, Brody? Good to see
What
you.
up, Brody? All right, so 6, we're going to go Jahmyr Gibbs.
I just don't think that you can fucking take Genty in the top 5.
A lot of mocks are taking Genty because rookie running backs do better than rookie wide receivers in fantasy year 1.
Oh, man. Tom Brady is the GOAT. That's a good point. All right. Well, let's not be a dick about it, all right? Let's take it easy.
All right, 7. Are we going Puka Nacua, Devon Achane, Ashton Genty, Brian Thomas, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Christian McCaffrey?
AJ Brown.
Are we taking a chance on C-Mac this year?
I feel like not with my first pick.
He's not going number 1.
No, I would let him. Dude, if Shador can fall around 5, I think we can let McCaffrey fall around 2. I'd take Derrick Henry over Christian McCaffrey right now.
Yeah, touchdown upside probably, right? And San Francisco looks like a shell of themselves.
I'm going to slide.
I don't mind taking A.J. Brown, by the way.
We're going to take Derrick Henry at 7.
A.J. Brown's still in the first round, though.
All right, so you want to go A.J. Brown 8?
Yeah, I'll take that.
All right, 9.
I hope to Christ that somebody in our league takes fucking Ashton Genty in the first round.
So 9, do you want to go Amon-Ra at 9? Because he's still on the board, and I think he's a first-round pick.
We can't take Tyreek, right?
I'm not taking Tyreek in the first round, especially after the news of him beating his wife in like a balcony like Michael Jackson with the baby. I'm good. This is the truth.
I know. It's just fucking hilarious. Did we say Jamar Chase? We said that already?
Yeah, that's not pick 2.
Drake May, I knew Patriots wide receiver Steph Diggs. When I was in high school, he was a youngin' in the league, and I had him on my fantasy team. Played with him on Madden.
Drake May said youngin'? That's tough. I like Drake May more
He's
now.
got a little seasoning. You know what I mean?
All right, I'm going to put him on right here.
That's fine. That's fine.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, and then pick 10, Puka Nacua, Christian McCaffrey, Ashton Genty.
I think Puka's going to go high, too, again. He's going to go high again.
Nico Collins, Malik Neighbors, Devon Achan. I really like Malik Neighbors, and I really like Nico Collins and Puka.
Let's go Nico. I think
Nico
Nico's definitely moved up the board.
Then I'll rapid fire these next 5, and we'll be done. We'll do 15. Nico Collins. Let's go Malik Neighbors.
When's Rocky's Combine again this month? It is going to be
soon.
Probably the 8th through the 13th will be up there in Connecticut. So forgot the Rocky Combine was this month. Yeah, Rocky confided that he is also ready. He's lost a ton of weight. He's looking good, feeling good. He's ready to fly. He's ready to fly like Saquon Barkley was when he joined the Eagles.
Puka Nacua. Yeah, thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
12, 13. We're going to – all right, so hold on. I'm going to read out the rest and see what you guys think. Devon. Hey, you taking Achan or Genty?
I'm not taking either one of them. I'll take Montgomery. Montgomery did well for me last year. I don't know if you remember.
All right, we'll do top 13. That's what I'll leave it at. So we did Saquon Barkley, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Bijan Robinson, CeeDee Lamb, Jahmyr Gibbs, Derrick Henry, A.J. Brown, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Nico Collins, Puka Nacua, CMC, and Devon Achan. A lot of boards had for the top 10 being Jamar Chase, Bijan, Jefferson, Genty, Gibbs, Saquon at 6, CeeDee Lamb, Amon-Ra, Puka, McCaffrey. Then I saw one other mock that had Jamar Chase, Bijan, Jefferson, Barkley, Gibbs, Lamb, A-Chain, Nacua, Genty, BTJ, Amon-Ra, McCaffrey.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised a lot of boards don't have Saquon first. I think if I'm the first pick, I'm ripping Saquon.
It's not that I'm sleeping on Genty. I just don't see – I'm not going to like – I like the Raiders this year, but I'm not going to fucking – I got to see it to believe it. That's my biggest thing.
If you have the pick 1-1 and you got to make it 20 picks in a snake draft and you get Saquon, who do you think has the likelihood of falling to you for that first stack?
Devontae Smith.
He's always the first stack. I feel like whenever I get a stack, Devonta Smith is in the stack.
I'm going to see who's at pick 20 on this mock. Drake London, Brock Bowers. Derrick Henry could slip to 18 apparently. Jonathan Taylor. Still Saquon JT stack will be nice. Josh Allen. This is around pick 17 to around picks like 30. So if you end of the first round, so it's someone has AJ Brown at 16, Bucky Irving, Derrick Henry, Brock Bowers, Drake London, Jonathan Taylor, Josh Allen, Trey McBride, DJ Moore, Xavier Worthy, James Conner, Kyron Williams, Alvin Kamara, Lamar Jackson. Joe Mixon. I'm scooping this year. I'm scooping Joe Mixon this year. And Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, I feel like I had Joe Mixon at some point. I'm not too high on him.
Joe Mixon was on a tear last year. Tyreek Hill in this mock from ESPN Fantasy is at pick 37, just under Kenneth Walker, T. Higgins, Jalen Hurts, Ladd McConkey, and Devontae Adams. How do you think Devontae is going to be in LA with Puka?
Let's see what they got on offense first. I think I'm sticking to Puka if I'm going to take a wide receiver from that team because he's obviously the clear and favorite wide receiver out there. So,
pick number 46 is a wide receiver. Who would you think would be at 46 that's been in the league for longer than 5 years? Dan's muted. I'm going to say it. It is Garrett Wilson. What'd you say?
Shakir, it's
Garrett Wilson. Shakir's not even on the board. Breece Hall at 41, Mike Evans at 42, Chase Brown at 43. So they have Chase Brown over DK Metcalf, Marvin Harrison Jr., Garrett Wilson, RJ Harvey, Zay Flowers, George Kittle, and Quinshawn Judkins. Marion Hampton, number 39. Yeah, picks 11 through 20 are solid. Malik Neighbors, Nico Collins, Devon Achan, Brian Thomas Jr., Josh Jacobs, A.J. Brown, Bucky Irving, Derrick Henry, Brock Bowers, Drake London. All right, so those are all our topics for today. Gentie's going for 1,300 yards and 10 touchdowns this season, calling it. All right, I'll screenshot it for you. Don't worry. I got you. I got you locked in with that. Is Nick Chubb still a free agent? Let's take a look. Nick Chubb.
Sorry, I had to be that. My apologies. I don't know if Nick Chubb will get on a team this year, right?
Yeah, he's a free agent.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be on a team.
I saw the videos of him jumping through the ceilings on training.
Where's he going to draw? I feel like maybe he goes to a contender, but that's about it.
Yeah, I'm a little shocked. Gentlemen, do you have any picks for tonight?
I do.
All right, let me tee it up. Hold on.
What's he got? What's he got?
Hold on. Where's my shit? Up, weekly wager. Bada bang. Bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Coming off to a 2-0 Tuesday on baseball, gonna hit Dodgers -1.5 against the Braves today.
Very nice. How much to win? How much?
55 to win 50.
55 to win 50. Very nice. I'll lock that in on the banner so y'all can see it. So you have Dodgers. Prize. Pick. Dodgers -1.5. 55 to win 50.
Yep.
Very nice. Let's go across the bottom. Cool. All right, that's up. And then I have one lay for tonight. It's actually one of my more modest lays. It is 35 to win 1,260. How many legs do you think it is, Dan?
12.
Right?
You said modest. 7.
It is 35 to win 1,260. It is a 5-leg parlay.
Whoa!
5 legs.
Big,
I have
big.
Jalen Green over 7.5 rebounds and assists. I have Steph Curry under 26.5 points. I have the Rockets Golden State Warriors game under 220 total points. Warriors money line, and I have Jimmy Butler for 30+ points.
Wild. Wild.
I can see it.
They do well for him sometimes.
Of course.
I don't have anything today. I'll be loaded up on Sunday, though.
What's an underdog pick? Warriors are favored at -240.
Watch the Twitter, too. I'll post up the UFC picks.
Rockets are underdogs, +190, 5.5 spread. So I don't know if I took the underdog. I think this is. I'm honestly I'm gonna lay this up on the banner too. Hold on, Rocky lay.
Litz, what do you got for parlays, buddy?
Dan, you got anything?
No, not tonight.
You don't want to lay no wood on what I just gave you?
No, absolutely not.
Oh,
I can think of many, many more things that I would love to lay wood on than that parlay.
His hand.
I'm gonna, yeah, absolutely. Angelina.
All right, gentlemen.
What? Hey, come on. We can't have any fun. Brian worked all day. We can't have fun. That's
He's
it.
been working since 8 o'clock this morning.
He works hard, Rock.
So
He
this is
can't
a
blow
11
us some
hour
steam.
Hold on. Rebounds, assists, and the last one is Steph under
You don't need to
26.5.
I'm off of this. UFC shit tomorrow or tonight. I'll post up on Twitter.
All right, there's my
Here's a good one. Rank the starting NFC East quarterbacks from best to worst.
Jameis Winston, number 1.
No, we're doing Wilson. Wilson for the Giants.
Russell Wilson, number 1. Then we're going to go Jaden Daniels, number 2. And then whatever the last one is, Jalen Hurts is last. Jalen Hurts is last. Yeah. Dak Prescott, number 3.
And Jalen Hurts afterwards. Yeah.
And Jalen Hurts, yeah.
Russell Wilson, number 4. Dak Prescott, number 3. Jaden Daniels number 2, Jalen Hurts number 1. That's
the correct order.
Well, what are you guys gonna do when the Giants injure every quarterback in the NFC East?
I still think I like the backups better than Russell Wilson.
Who's your backup now without Kenny Pickett?
McKee, the guy that throws the ball like a goddamn angel, that kid.
Kyle McCord.
Kyle fucking McCord, I'd take over Russell Wilson right now.
Kyle McCord sounds like a name of somebody that would change my oil.
Yeah, he probably could change an oil. I'm just going to say that. I really don't like none of the props. All right, rumors, a potential trade. Jalen Ramsey back to the Rams. The Rams would likely require the Dolphins to take a chunk of his $24 million salary. That's a terrible trade.
Yo, who the fuck said that?
Don't lick your lips like that.
Hold on. I don't like any of the props.
He hates all of them.
My props or the props on the books? Because these props right here, Jalen Green, 7. I think he gets 7.5 rebounds and assists. That boy, he gets to the glass if he gets one on me, okay? And then he's doing a little bit of this. He's dishing it out. Alprin Sengun with the.
Who's your source? The guy that fucking fell asleep at the fucking draft again? This fucking guy? That's who our sources are?
Oh, that fucking guy. Hold on, let me take the hair out so you know, understand where I'm coming from. That fucking guy is the one you're talking about.
Where'd they put the Giants? Number 1?
Where they put the Giant? Whoa, I have this mock draft. What mock draft? For what? What are you talking about? Look at his jawline. It's over here ready for a 40-yard dash. Okay. Dan, what are you gonna do when I just fucking you're like this? Right? You're gonna be like. By the way, you be accurate on your fucking stop. I don't want
Dude,
you to.
I am going to be the most accurate man on the planet when it comes to that. And I cannot wait to look down and see 5.6. I just can't fucking wait. It's going to make me so happy to prove to the world that you ran not a sub 4.40.
When you say sub, that means under 4.4. I said I can run a 4.4.
If you get to 4.49 and under, I count that as a win. Bri, I think you would count that as a win.
Clip it, chat. Clip
Bri,
it.
would you also count that as a win?
Anything under a 5 is a win, I feel like.
But like for money wise, anything under a 4.5 is a win.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Honestly, fuck the money. I'm out here just trying to get the fucking trying to play all.
You're not, dude. You are not running under 4.5. You're not. It's just not going to happen.
I feel like we've been getting to this part of the show for so long. It just needs to happen. It's like,
dude, it's coming up next week. You better start fucking running, dog.
Your legs aren't long enough.
Okay, Brian. And what are you running?
Brian,
I told you I ran a 5.1 a couple years ago on UC.
And he ran a 5.1 drunk. A 5.1.
He's got longer legs than your body, dog.
Smoke Brian shit like a blunt. I will fucking roll him up into some pack and smoke him.
That's how I know you don't even know what you're talking about, right?
What?
You don't smoke.
I have.
You see how he just said I have, Bri? Does that sound like a man that's ever smoked weed before in his life?
Yeah,
I have. Your voice cracked like you were a fucking prepubescent like teenager over there.
No, wait, we haven't smoked together.
No, never. I've offered to. I've offered lots of things that you have denied. I want that to be very.
Oh yeah, well, listen, I'm a changed man, like Tupac.
You're gay like Tupac. That's what you meant.
Okay, I don't know. Well, honestly, so the first portion of that sentence offended me. The last portion of that sentence really offended me. All right.
Yeah, you and Tupac are gay. Jalen Ramsey needs to get ready to learn some French, to be honest. Yeah, Jalen Ramsey's trash.
Suck one.
Hey, I just want to tell you guys, the Buffalo Bills had the best draft this year. Okay, yeah. It's been confirmed by a lot of people, and I just want you guys to be aware of it. That's all I want.
Hold on.
I'm glad they got a receiver because that was.
I just slipped out of my shoe. Hold on.
Definitely required getting a receiver.
That's how you're gonna break out.
Oh, I want to start sideways. Really?
Is that how you're gonna break out of your stance, Brian? Look at this breakout here. Go ahead and do it again.
Oh, what? Yeah.
Brian, what about that makes you nervous?
Nothing.
Boys just wait.
Saints, Arch Manning. Browns, Drew Alar. That's not happening. Giants, Anthony Hill Jr. Jets, Caleb Banks. Titans, Ruben Bain. Dan doesn't even believe that himself. Yeah, you're right. I know. It's okay.
So, Rock, you need to put your hand on the ground.
Yeah.
Fuck you, bro. I can do whatever I want.
No, we have
I'm
to run
trying
this
to give
like
you
we run it.
advice, you motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's fucking shitting in your mouth right now, Brian.
I gotta put my hand on the ground.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's how.
I've seen it. I'm asking.
Doug.
No,
There's
you
a
said,
reason
I'll do
they
whatever
start
I
like
want, Brian, you faggot. Bro.
I didn't say that.
There's a reason they start like that. It's not for fun.
I'm not wearing cleats.
I don't think they wear cleats either, do they, Brian?
Yeah, they do.
I don't
They
think they
wear
do.
soft
They run in
cleats.
cleats.
Maybe. I don't know. This doesn't do anything for you. Standing there isn't what we're fucking combining.
Wait,
That's fucking.
Zero
You
chance.
can't even do that serious. Get the
Zero
fuck
chance.
out. The Raiders taking Lenora Sellers, QB from Arkansas. I don't see that either.
Yo, Shadows and I got beef. I didn't forget he was
He
talking
transferred from South Carolina to Arkansas?
That sucks.
Wait until you see who the final five.
That's the Tyson chicken money.
I've been waiting for Arkansas to get in the fucking game here. Walmart's right down the fucking street. Nobody from the Walmart family's writing fucking checks. What are we doing, man?
It's Tyson chicken.
Oh, this is not what I wanted to see right now. Final five: Chiefs, Caden Green; Bills, Dylan Thieneman; Ravens, Christian Miller; and the apparent back-to-back champions get Danny Dennis Sutton.
L.
Lots of people I'm seeing say next year's draft is going to be one of the worst talent-wise in years. I actually like the quarterbacks better coming out next year than I do this year. That's for sure.
All right, gents, are we doing this pick and shit or what?
Are we doing a draft?
I thought we were doing a list.
We are doing a list, yes.
By the way, I won that jersey fucking thing last week. I don't even want
You know what Rocky's really bad at? Constructive criticism.
I thought you were giving me rules, not criticism.
No, I was trying to help you, dude.
I'm sorry. I
Put
thought you
your
were giving
hand
me
in the
rules.
ground. You swing your arm back. Pull up someone running a 40.
I know what you're talking about.
Pull up someone doing a 40, and you should mimic that.
I wonder if that's harder to start from that stance, though.
Well, superhuman athletes that play in the NFL do it that way. So
Oh, well, then I should. Yeah, I should do it.
then you should do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that.
Did we do
All right, we do a list.
Did we do receiving touchdowns yet?
Okay, so-
Yes, we did, didn't we?
No, we did.
I thought we did yards.
We do receiving yards.
I think we did yards.
So receiving touchdowns.
Hold on.
How about sacks?
No, we didn't do receiving. So you want to do receiving yards receiving touchdowns or sacks?
Touchdowns, probably. I don't have any defenders that like that. I'll get Lawrence Taylor, and that's it.
I feel like you know more than Lawrence Taylor.
No, honestly, I'm a offensive football fan. I don't think I'll get anything other than Lawrence Taylor.
No, we did do touchdowns. I remember this list. Let's
Okay.
do sacks.
I'll try to help you, Rocky. I don't think we're going to do very well in this.
I feel like you guys are going to be fine.
That's not the confidence I'm looking for.
I think this will be our worst one yet.
All right, I'm going to set the over-under at 4.
Why is it shorter than what we did for hockey?
I gave you 3 for hockey.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right, hold on. Heads or tails, Brian?
No help, please. No helping, chat.
No, Rocky can go first.
What?
All right, Rock, go first.
All right. Me, Lawrence Taylor.
Number 9 on the list with a 142 sacks even.
From the team that's never won a Super Bowl, Bruce Smith.
Where's he on this list, Brian?
I think he's top 5, right?
Number 1, Bruce
he's number
Smith,
1.
200 sacks.
Okay.
I thought someone else was number 1.
Nah, he's number 1. I'm looking at it.
My turn.
Yep.
Give me Julius Peppers.
What are you looking at? How'd you know that name? I thought you only knew Lawrence Taylor, you son of a
I
bitch.
do know Julius Peppers.
Would you just look at? Yeah. What's written on that vape? Let me see the other side of it.
I just said Julius
It's
Peppers.
just sack leaders down the fucking back. All right, you said Julius Peppers. That's number 5 with 159.5.
Thanks, chat.
You son of a bitch.
Derek Thomas.
Are we sure about that one?
Lock it in.
I think so.
He is not on this list.
Okay.
Brian just got so scared. I saw the look of fear in Brian's eyes.
Fuck.
All
All right, we got 1X, gentlemen. We have 3 names out of 20. Not a good start.
Give me Michael Strahan.
Strahan is number 10 on this list at 141.5.
I thought Strahan was 1.
Nope. Strahan.
You said one. You got whoever one was.
Well, when Strahan sacked Brett Favre, what was that for?
I don't know. I'm looking at Pro Football Reference right now. All-time sack leaders.
Probably franchise history.
Yeah, maybe it was franchise history. I have no idea.
Reggie White.
Reggie White is number 2 on this list with 198.
Brad, who's the fucking old guy on the fucking Bills? That plays They play
think
tons of
I
You already
think
said it?
yeah, I think Bruce Smith is who you're thinking.
No. They're playing now.
That's playing now.
Yeah, old guy.
Oh, he played for Houston or the Broncos.
What's his name?
Hey. You got 1X. Let's stop fucking being little sabotagers over here, okay? You
We're a
come up with the
team.
names on your own.
Fucking bitch.
He's on Peyton Manning's team.
Von Miller.
Von Miller is number 16 on this list. 129.5.
I'm running out already, dude. Big Brad. Blue Yays in the chat. What up, baby?
How about I'm going through the teams now.
We're doing good. We're doing top sacks leaders of all time right now. We're trying to guess the top 20. We went over all the games for tonight, gave out picks, went over the fantasy mock draft for round 1. So we've been good. We've been good too, brother. Fucking, are you a Leafs fan? I forget.
He's got to be if he's a Blue Jays fan.
Yeah.
What about Garrett? Myles Garrett. Is he on the list?
Are you saying that?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, dude. Damn. That's even worse to say. How are you a Leafs fan and he goes Sens fan? Sorry,
That's
dog.
2 X's right there, Bri.
Damn, dude. Oh. Dude, I'm going to start saying dumb shit because I just don't know anybody.
We're going to start to get one more strike. We start to get hints, right?
4 strikes. You start to get hints.
Fucking Buda Baker. I don't know.
All right, come up with something better than that because that's not even remotely close to
Terrell
anything.
Suggs.
Terrell Suggs is your guess.
Sure.
Number 8 on this list is Terrell Suggs.
Oh, my Lord. Jesus Christ.
He had 139.
Yeah, Brian, I'm cooked. I don't know anybody else.
Dwight Freeney.
Dwight Freeney comes in at number 19 on this list. 125.
Wow.
I think I'm officially done.
Yeah, my 2 Giants are off the board. You said Bruce Smith. You said Reggie White. Julius Peppers.
I'm officially done work.
Cheers, buddy.
You're not, though. There's people that you're not thinking about that you would know. Like there's
No, I'm officially done work. Like
okay,
my
sorry.
work
I
day.
thought you were saying you were done with fucking being able. You know some of these. I know you know some of these people.
Did you say DeMarcus Ware already?
I did not.
DeMarcus Ware?
Number 9 on this list is DeMarcus.
This guy. Okay. Right. I'm like struggling. Like you need to carry. Like I'm not even be able to give you a name for an answer. I'm gonna have to like take an X.
Chris Dolman.
Chris Dolman is number 5 on this list.
I forgot he was even a person.
150.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to take an X. I don't have even another name for you.
All right. Well, I want you to think of a fucking name.
I just named you every person that tackles the quarterback right now. Fucking Micah Parsons.
Micah Parsons is an X. Right.
Come on, Brian.
I will say that all of these players have played after 1982.
Okay, that gives me more hope at least.
Sorry, one has played before 1982, but when they first started these stats officially, it was 1982.
I'm thinking of like 2000s guys, like 90s and 2000s guys.
Like Kevin Green.
That's not a bad one.
Fuck.
I guarantee you he's on there. Kevin Green.
Who's Kevin Green?
Kevin Green played for the Carolina Panthers.
He's number 3 on this list.
That's surprising.
Wow.
160 sacks.
That auto is.
So you're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you have 3 X's.
Fuck if I know, big dog.
Got to come up with something.
I need hands, dog. I really. If you want to continue this like as a fun thing, I
Oh no, these are all official, and these will count as a loss. I'm not doing that. We ain't doing that, buddy. Come up with a fucking.
Yeah, the show is gonna stagnate if you don't give us hints. I can't even name a player that tackles quarterbacks.
All right. Well, one is like extremely fucking easy. It's extremely easy. Miami Dolphins.
I couldn't tell you what.
Right, Miami Dolphins. Come on.
Jason Taylor.
Jason Taylor's number 7 on this list.
Copy. No idea who that is.
I knew you would fucking know him.
His sister works in sports broadcasting.
Does she?
Yeah, she was on Skip Bayless's show. She was on First Take.
Yo, that's so crazy that she's fucking.
Look her up.
I thought Brian was going to say his sister works at like a Kohl's near his house.
All right. Give me one more guess, then we can start.
What her name is. Something Taylor.
Maria Taylor? That's
Maria
sister?
Taylor is Jason Taylor's sister.
That's fucking wild, dude. All right. Rocky Prop. Taking an X?
Abdul Carter.
That's an X. All right. So, number 20 on this list also played for the Indianapolis Colts at the same time as Dwight Freeney.
Oh,
Yep.
Mathis.
Yes, Robert Mathis is number 20 on this list. All right, let's go to number 17.
Which
All
ones
right,
are
go ahead. What?
Which ones are we missing?
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 17.
Okay.
All right, so number 17 played for 2 teams. He is in the Hall of Fame. His career started in 1981 with the New Orleans Saints.
Oh my God. I have no idea.
Fucking.
Yes.
Is it my pick?
I don't even have a guess, Rocky, on that. 1981.
We'll hold it.
With the Saints.
Fucking Michael
With the
Jackson.
Saints. Played from 1981 to 95 with the Saints.
No idea.
Michael Jackson.
Definitely. Weirdly enough, his last name is Jackson.
Right, that's all I can give you. I was trying to be
I don't
a
even
dick.
know.
All right, we'll save that one. Maybe you come back. His last
Jackson?
name,
His last
name
name's
is Jackson. Yes.
Right, you know anyone named Jackson.
All right, let's go to number 12. This man spent the majority of his career wearing purple for the Vikings.
Brett Favre. Adrian Peterson.
Oh, John Randall.
Definitely. I'm going to let you retake that one. Okay, he comes into the league in 2004, plays with Kansas City for 4 years, and then goes to Minnesota for the most important part of his career, really. Ends with Chicago and Carolina.
What number is this?
This is number 12 on the list.
What year was he in Carolina?
He was in Carolina in the year 2015. He's a very recent guy.
He white?
He's white. Correct.
Is it Jared Allen?
It's Jared Allen, number 12.
Praise the Lord.
All right, good shit.
I would never got that out of him.
Well, that's why we got hints. All right, let's go number 10. Bry, this man is also in the Hall of Fame. Started his career in 1983 for Chicago, played for Chicago until 93, and then went to San Francisco, back to Chicago, to Indianapolis and ended his career with Philadelphia in 1997.
97 Eagles
97 Eagles. Yes.
and a Hall of Famer.
He is a Hall of Famer, yes.
Yeah, didn't you go to college in 97?
He does also have one of the coolest nicknames ever, probably.
Can you give us the nickname?
Yeah, the Colonel or the Sack Man.
Oh, Richard Dent.
Richard Dent is number 10 on this list.
Thank God I was an Eagle. The Sack Man.
All right, tied for 10. Played for Minnesota in 1990, all the way up to 2000. Then he played for Seattle for 3 years. I'm giving you a smirk because you've actually already said this fucking name.
Why is it on the board?
Yeah, why didn't you just put it on?
Wait, because you didn't say it. It wasn't an actual fucking guess for this situation.
What?
Is it one of the
We're
ones
talking
that-
about it. You didn't actually guess this guy, but you said his name. Played for the Vikings.
John Randall.
Is that your guess?
Well, I thought you would.
Is that your guess?
I said it before. Why didn't you just say he was on the list?
What? You didn't say it as a guess.
Jesus Christ.
All right, John Randall's number
What a
11. Well, you
fucking
got it
total
fucking now.
No.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's very serious with this.
Rocky, what are we doing here?
I don't know, but
I don't know. I'm feeding you clues like you guys are baby birds, and I'm your mother just regurgitating in your mouth. All right, this one I think you guys will know. Starts his career with the Jets in 2000, goes to Atlanta from 06 to 12, and then
Okay.
ends his career with Arizona in 2014.
How many sacks does he have?
Jets.
He has 133.
Not
Was
huge.
this like late? Is this like low 20s?
133.
No, but what number is he? Is he like
13.
lower 20s?
13. Started with the Jets. He's there for fucking 5 years, 6 years. Then he plays for Atlanta. That's probably where you know him from.
My mind's fucking fried, Rocky. No idea.
Is he also white?
He's black.
Fuck.
Last name starts with an A.
Fuck, don't do that to me.
No idea.
All right, we'll move on to number 14 then. We got two comebacks here. This guy starts in 86 with San Diego, plays with San Diego till 95, then goes to St. Louis and Kansas City to finish out his career in 99.
No idea.
He was 1986 Defensive Rookie of the Year.
No idea.
Fuck, no, I have no idea.
All right.
I think we're out of strikes.
You guys are. You got three left. Do you want to just throw out a fucking name? Remember, I gave you Jackson earlier.
No idea on him.
All right.
Fucking Andrew
That's a
Jackson.
loss for the boys. Okay, number 13 is John Abraham.
Oh,
Okay.
Bri, you know him.
I didn't realize he would have been in the top 20.
Yeah, John Abraham has 133 and a half sacks.
That's a lot.
Leslie O'Neal is number 14.
Never would have gotten that.
And Ricky Jackson, number 17 on this list.
Michael Jackson. Should have got half a point there.
Can you read the entire list?
Yes.
We got a lot, honestly.
I feel like we did. I would have never gotten those three anyway, Rocky. There's zero chance.
So Smith, White, Green, Peppers, Dolman, Strahan, Taylor, Suggs, Ware, Dent, Randall, Allen, Abraham, O'Neal, Taylor, Miller, Jackson, Freeney, Mathis.
Freeney Mathis.
Interesting.
All right, good deal. So
I
that's
can't
it, I
believe
guess.
Derek Thomas isn't on the fucking list. I thought he had a million sacks.
Do you guys want to fucking do a draft? You too fried.
Mm-mm. We can think of a draft. We can think of a draft topic for next week, though. Do you have a topic?
I don't have a. I don't. I don't know.
Do you want to think of one for next show?
Yeah, if the boys want to throw in some fucking shit and see. What's a good one though? What's a really good one?
All right, let me see. See if I can think of it.
Top five. So we draft movies that have nudity in it.
Right, get your head out the gutter.
Honestly,
I think that's a good fucking draft.
That's a pretty good one.
I don't know that many
Movies that are rated R, or I guess they have to be rated R if they show tits, right?
Yeah. No, I have 30 that I can put out right now.
So
might as well just do like you know how we built the wide receivers?
We just built the greatest fucking nudity scenes. Is that?
You just build the
dude. That is a fucking treasure trove of shit, Brian. So yes, let's do that. We're doing fucking
nude scenes.
Yeah. Top five
nude scenes.
Wait, scenes or movies?
I think it should be scenes.
Top 5 nude scenes?
Yeah.
I like 2. I like maybe 1.
Like sex scenes.
Well, you have time to look.
Ew, I'm not gonna do that. That's weird. Be like, yeah, I gotta watch that. Really
what? It's weird to watch tits. Is that what you're saying right now? It's strange to watch tits.
I don't know.
Top 5 sex scenes in a movie.
Oh my god, I don't. That's an L. I don't like it. L.
It's an L for you because you never win.
Dude, it's just a fucking sports show.
What the fuck does that have to do? Who doesn't like tits? I'm sorry, we don't like tits now?
I didn't say I don't like tits. I'm just talking about like random films where there's tits.
I actually know for a fact that you're a melon felon, my friend. So I think you should recheck that.
Well, I just don't. I couldn't name a movie right now with tits in it other than
right, not right now. But could you do it by Tuesday? I think you probably could.
Google best movie tit scenes for movies I haven't seen.
And I guarantee you, how many lists will pop up, Bri?
Wait, is that how you guys do your picks? You just take internet picks? It's not your opinion?
I don't even
fraudulent.
know.
Fraudulent. Frauds.
Right now.
Frauds.
I'm sorry that people agree what the best hits are in movies. God forbid. Jesus Christ.
I thought that was a good category.
That's a fucking great category, and we're absolutely doing it, Bri.
Best hits in movies is different than best sex scenes. Sex scenes is like very odd to be like, yeah, they were really getting down on that one. You gotta be like the best.
We're not gonna fucking openly masturbate on stream, bud. Like, it's just a fucking conversation.
Forward, he was like, I got it.
Yeah, but he ain't fucking touching himself. Take it easy over there.
Oh, everybody's settled down there.
All right, that's what we're doing, Bri. Great job. That's a good job, my Bri.
I always know I'll get approval from Dan if I mention tits or asses. So
that's a good point, buddy. That's a good point. Look at that. Look at that gentleman right there. Why do you have so many pictures of Bri? Yeah, dude, you have so many. What the fuck?
It's good. It makes me happy.
All right,
gentlemen.
That's it, boys. We're out.
Good luck on the picks tonight. And yeah, tell my picks if the game hasn't started yet. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? I got it. Peace.
Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me.
Before I came up in the game, these hoes didn't show no love. They see me in the club and used to treat me like a scrub. They wouldn't holler cause my dollars wasn't swollen up. I bet they changed their mind when them 84